As I said, this is the first workshop I've ever been where faith is now developing more into the space of gender. They're incorporating gender, mainstreaming gender into faith, which is very encouraging to see, because as we know, faith is one of the first places where people turn to. That is the first places where people go and search for themselves. And so therefore, when they advocate for gender-based violence, you know, they are the ones who provide this advocacy tools to the individuals who come to them. They are the ones who will be showing the light to them, and they are the ones who will be responding and referring them to appropriate services. For us, we have identified that in the space of gender, especially gender-based violence, we can never walk alone. We need to integrate with other services, and not just other health services, but other NGOs, other organizations such as faith-based organizations, where we can reach out to those hard-to-reach places where we as healthcare workers cannot infiltrate, but where the churches can, because I know the churches can reach out to very, very far and rural areas, because they have their organizations very widespread across the country and even in the other countries as well. So it is very important for us as Ministry of Health to integrate our services, to work together hand in hand with faith-based organizations to reach out to these people and provide gender-based violence services to everyone out there.
The data that they've shown, it's very interesting. And one thing I think that we've lacked, especially for us in the rural areas, we don't have data to know what's happening around us. And I just want to thank the 2 days workshop that the data enlighten us what's happening, what's really happening around Fiji at the moment. And for those things that I've seen, the data, it gives me a vivid picture and a clear pathway of what to do as I'm going to go back. As I was thinking, sitting down in the workshop, thinking about the congregation that I've looked after. Yeah, it broadens my knowledge. It's an eye-opener for me. As we all know, staying in rural areas, our thinking, what we're doing is just confined in a little box. But here in the urban, everything is open. And I just want to thank God, thank PCC, thank all those stakeholders who take their time out to come and give us what we need to take back to help those who are in the communities, those who are in need. Thank you.
I'm thankful for this program, for this workshop here, for us to be invited. From morning till now, I've received a lot of issues relating to the members of the workshop, their questions on the laws of Fiji, and also their questions on gender-based violence. And I think that for us as Legal Aid Commission, as the role that we play as part of the Constitution, for us to give advice as we come to this sort of workshops to allow us to interact with individuals.
No, my hope is that, you know, when we go back to our communities, that we go and promote that it is all written in the scriptures. Violence is not the Christian way. And violence is not something that we were born with. It's an attitude that we create. Therefore, I hope that we go back and challenge our own faith again. Read more of the scriptures, you know, because the scripture, the answers is all in the scriptures, and read it with the eyes of Christ, not read it with the eyes of our own, no? Because that's when we said, no, we cannot say that it's in the Bible. You know, like submission, for example, and also the equality. We were born equally, you know, But this is our own mentality. Eh? We create that. We make it's a man-made thing. It's not scripture, because everything, if you read from Genesis to Revelation, this Jesus, the scriptures really spell out our duty. I know where we are as human beings, created in the likeness and image of God, but it is our home, and we say it's culture. No, it's not culture. It's our own man-made thing, because we are men, we want to be superior, and also we women, to our children, gone are those days. I plead to us, we have been enlightened by the service providers, how they work, So, and with me as the faith-based organization, I will challenge again our faith. And I plead to you, please go back to your community, encourage them to read the scriptures and read it in the light of Christ. Naka.